In case you haven't noticed, President Donald Trump has been paying particular attention to the Republican senators. He invited them recently to a luncheon at the White House in the Rose Garden, where they had cheeseburgers, fries, and chocolate. He also congratulated the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and John Thune, as well as other politicians who have been standing up for him and for his policies and resisting the Democrats. President Donald Trump encouraged his listeners, encouraged his audience to terminate the filibuster, which would allow them to vote and open the government without the assistance of the Democrats. And once that is accomplished, they would be able to move forward and pass legislation that they wanted without any interference from the Democrats. More recently, President Donald Trump invited the Republican senators to a breakfast in which he doubled down on his position and encouraged John Thune, as well as other members of the Senate, to vote to terminate the filibuster, which would take away the power of the Democrats to keep the government shut down. And once the filibuster is terminated, President Donald Trump said that he and his administration could move forward and pass legislation. President Donald Trump mentioned that he wanted to do away with blue slips. He found them ineffective, and they interfered with his ability to nominate judges. President Donald Trump predicted if the Republicans did not eliminate the filibustering and the Democrats were able to take the House and the Senate, then the Democrats would definitely eliminate filibustering, and by doing so would permanently control the House and the Senate. They would pass all types of laws and legislation. They would pack the Supreme Court with justices. They would also make Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico the 51st and 52nd state. And with those two additional states would come 4 senators that would be Democrat. So in order to stop this from happening, the Republicans needed to open the government. And in order to do that, they needed to terminate the filibuster. The president also made it known that he was not approving of the $1 trillion being given back to the Democrats. He stated that this money would be used for undocumented immigrants and that it would be used for people other than American citizens, and he was not going to allow that to happen.